Right then, so welcome to a battle report of Killteam. This is the new edition, and obviously apologies to those of the channel, we haven't done much recently, some real life stuff got in the way. So I'm joined with Adam, who's one of our staff members here at Black Dragon Miniatures, and he is Mr. Killteam. So we are going to be playing Killteam, and I played a lot of the previous edition. This will be my first competitive game of the new edition. Adam's got a few under his belt, so he's going to guide me through and no doubt not be gentle. Right, okay, so I'm going to be running the Dirty Tau, or Cloven Fishmen. I'll be running 3 stealth suits, 4 Pathfinders I think, and 2 droids. And what are you running?
I've got some Grey Knights on the board, so it's a fire team of 5. I've got 1 heavy weapon and a range of close combat. Okay,
so my old team from the previous edition, I did quite well, Grey Knights, so yeah, I suppose let's see what the difference is and whether I can kill them this time.
Well, they don't melt brains anymore.
Well, that's a shame. I used to melt my own brain in fairness.
Yeah, regularly.
Quite often. Normally the only casualty I took, but that's another story. Right, okay, so we're going to be playing, what's the scenario?
We're playing Consecrate.
Consecrate, okay, so we've got effectively 5 objectives on the board, and we'll be playing for 4 turns. And we'll see how we get on. So
we'll muddle through.
Yeah, we'll show you the deployment and setup, which is already done. And yeah, I hope you enjoy. And if you do like and subscribe and comment below. Right, see you at the end. Oh, good luck.
Yeah, cheers. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, well. Why don't we just roll off and see who wins?
I like thinking.
That'll be a short video.
To the pub.
Yeah, but
everyone's a winner.
I guess people probably want to see a game of Killteam.
We're more fun when we're drunk.
Well,
we could just film that.
Well, we could play this, get drunk, and then play another one.
You've seen me drunk.
I know. Right, anyway, we'll see you at the end. Alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so we've got our battlefield all set up here. The tower on the near side. So on my right, I've got my Pathfinder unit, and they are accompanied by a drone. And then on the left, I have my stealth suit unit with another drone. And then over on the far side we have the Grey Knights ready for action. So the Grey Knights have got initiative as they are the attackers in this scenario, and we have 5 locations or objectives that we need to try and get to and consecrate. Yeah, so that's the deployment. So into turn 1. Okay, so just as we enter into turn 1, the Grey Knights have chosen to use a strategic ploy, which is bolted discipline, and also as part of my recon secondary, I have a retrieval, which Adam has placed just here in between his 2 kill zone starting locations, or drop zones, and I need to try and get a guy on that and try and get it back for extra VPs. So yep, here we are, and Adam is going to go first. Okay, so the Grey Knight, his first action, has moved forward, and with second action, or no, with his...
with our scouting phase, we both chose the same ability to change one order.
He's changed his order to a shoot order, and has now targeted the stealth suit by the red barrel. So, fire away.
4 dice, hitting on 3s. Wow. He's got the Relentless rule, which allows him to re-roll any dice, so they've all hit. And at this point, we keep these to one side, and you're going to need to roll your defense dice. Pretty much everybody has 3 defense dice, and you've got a armor save listed on your sheet.
3+.
And you've also got a Tau special rule for the stealth suits with a cover mechanic. I don't think you'll get it because you're not in cover at the moment.
Okay.
So we're rolling 3 dice.
2.
Okay, so the one that failed you take away. Now you've got a crit and a standard. Your critical save allows you to cancel 2 of my standard shots.
Yep.
Your standard save cancels another.
Yep.
Which means I've managed to get 1 shot past your armour, and the Storm Bolter on a non-critical causes 3 points of damage.
Yep.
So you take 3 points of damage on your stealth suit when you track it.
Okey-dokey. Okay, so now with his bolted discipline, he gets to fire again.
So 4 dice hitting on 3s, and I shall be re-rolling with Relentless. So we've got 3 successes and a crit in the mix.
Okay.
So your stealth suit's got the no cover, the camouflage rule, so you could automatically pass one of your 3 dice if you want, or you could fish for crit tools.
I'm going to fish for crits. And there we go.
Okay. So in this instance, you've got 2 standard successes, cancels 2 of mine, which leaves me with a standard and a crit, which does 3 and 4 points respectively, total of 7.
So he's dead.
Is he dead? Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
How many hit points did he start with?
10.
Wow, okay, so first blood to Mr. Hammer.
Okay.
So now it's over to you to choose one of your models.
Okay. Okay, so with the Tau taking an early casualty, the stealth suit with the fusion blaster has moved up to the edge of the barricade there, and he is going to shoot back at the Grey Knight who has felled his buddy. So I get 4 dice with a fusion blaster.
Yeah, I've just realised something. Melter gun might have a range. This will be typical.
Okay, so to get revenge on the Grey Knight who's felled one of my stealth suits, the Pathfinder gunner, heavy gunner, he's going to move up and try and take down the Grey Knight. So he has broken cover, moved up to the broken pipe, and he's going to basically put a shot down onto him. So it's a 4 dice attack with the rail rifle, and we are looking at 4s. Okay.
Okay, so there's 3 successes.
We're lethal on 5+.
Yeah, so you could re-roll your 3 with a command point if you wanted to, fishing for another crit.
Let's go for it. Nope.
Nope. Okay, so I've got to roll my 3 defence dice.
This is AP 1.
Excellent, so that takes away one of my defence dice.
Okay.
So I've got 2 defence dice looking for 3s. Both.
Okay.
So that cancels your 2 standards.
Yep.
The alternative with the 2 standards is I could choose to cancel 1 crit, but realistically I think I'm going to take more damage from the 2 standards cumulatively.
Yeah, that'd be 8 as opposed to 6.
Yeah, so we'll cancel those 2, leaving you with a
So
crit.
you take 4 damage plus 2 mortal wounds.
So 6. So I am effectively below half starting health now. That's not great.
The Grey Knight had a shoot action. He's decided no targets are viable, so he's rushed forward and consecrated objective number 5. And my Tau Pathfinder has done likewise and rushed forward to consecrate location 1. Back over to Adam and the Grey Knights. Okay, so the Grey Knight with the halberd has leapt over the wall, over the pipe, and dashed to get to objective 2 and consecrate it because the 3 AP. And then the Tau commander has done likewise, moving from behind the pipe and getting objective 4 and consecrating it. And back over to the Grey Knights. So we're just going to have a quick run through. So from the Grey Knight perspective, the guy with the falchions has moved up and done a psychic ability to improve his armour, and likewise with the Grey Knight commander on the left flank, or the Tau left flank, he's also done the same. For the Tau, they have surrendered the left and moved across to the centre, and pretty much everything has moved in and around this area. Last one to activate was the drone, which has moved up, and as part of my recon role has changed it to a fire order, and is now going to shoot the Grey Knight with the halberd. So the recon drone, it's gun drone.
Yeah.
So it has pulse rifles, which are 4s, and relentless.
So 4 dice, re-rolling any dice you want to re-roll.
I'll keep that.
That's looking pretty healthy. So I get to roll.
So
do
no
you have any
rolls.
AP or anything on that?
Doubt it.
Probably not.
It's only a blaster.
So you want to keep those to one side. I'm going to roll my 3 defence dice.
Okay.
I'm looking for 3s in his case because he didn't use the psychic ability. Okay, so in my case, I've got criticals, which counteract 2 standard.
Yep.
Or one of those, and that one cancels that one. So unfortunately, that was an ineffective round of shooting.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so we are starting turn 2. Scores on the board.
No, we're not. We've got, sorry matey.
Okay, so end of turn 1, and it's 2 VPs each going into turn 2, and Adam has yet again chosen Bolter Discipline, and the Tau, i.e. me, I don't know,
limited.
I literally have nothing that is any use whatsoever. So I'm on 3 command points, I think they're called.
Yep, close enough, yeah.
Yeah, and Adam's on 2. So Adam's got initiative as well as we go into turn 2. Okay, so the first action for the Grey Knights was the hammer wounded Grey Knight. He has taken his movement penalty but has moved across behind the stack there and consecrated the objective and gone into a concealment
as well.
order, and also psychic buff on his armour to try and stay alive, as he's only got about 5 hit points left. Okay, so Tau turn, and the stealth suit was hiding behind this wall near to the centre of the board, has stepped out behind the barricade and is going to fusion blast the Grey Knight, hopefully in the face, as he's nice and in the open. So that's what we're going to do. So we're 4 dice and we are looking for 4s. And that will do. And we're AP2, so you get 1 dice.
I get 1 defence dice.
I think you might already be dead anyway.
I have a feeling. Yeah, so that would, in theory, cancel out that one. So how many mortal wounds do your criticals do?
Well, it's lethal on 5s, so they're all crits, aren't they?
Yeah.
So that will be 6 mortal wounds.
In total, so that's him already halfway dead.
Another 12 wounds.
Yeah, he's definitely dead.
He's vaporised.
Yeah, absolutely melted. Little puddle of goo on the floor. So that's really going to hurt because I'm now a complete body down. Grey Knight. Oh, did take a beat. Okay, so my Grey Knight with the falchions has run out from the cover and changed onto an engage order. He's used his second action to consecrate objective number 1, and his third action he's going to hose the arc rifle because it's one of the biggest threats on the board in conjunction with that fusion blaster.
Okay.
So I get 4 dice, hitting on 3s, re-rolling any dice. So I've got 2 crits so far, re-rolling the faileds. Wow, okay. Now you have the option of rolling all 3 defence dice, or you can keep 1 as an auto pass because you have cover.
Well, I'll keep 1 because I only need 1 success then to get rid of a crit.
Yeah.
And I am saving on,
I believe,
5s.
Well, there's a crit
So,
and a standard.
so I'm saving on 5s, aren't I?
Yes, sorry, yeah, you are. I was getting confused with the signs.
So I will spend that to try and get the 5.
Here it comes. Oh, okay.
So I'll use those 2 to nullify 1.
And then the other crit cancels the other one. Absolutely spot on.
Okay. So my drone has moved up to try and hold objective 1 and also put some fire in. So he is 4 dice and he's looking for 4s and relentless, which is a bit of luck.
Yes.
They are all misses. And
Ooh.
a couple of crit. Oh, well, a crit. Now, can I use a reroll to reroll one of them?
You can, yeah.
So I used one. Boop.
Nice.
So we've got 2 hits and a crit.
Okay, so I am not going to retain 1 dice for the cover.
Okay.
So I'm going to fish my crits myself.
Yep.
Saving on 3s. And so I am going to use a command point myself on that one, leaving me with 1 for the remainder of the turn. Ugh, that was a command point well spent. So crit cancels a crit.
Yeah, so 4 damage.
Standard versus standard. So is it 4 damage on the...
Yeah, twin plasma carbines, pulse carbines, 4/5 there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 points of damage on falchions.
Yep.
Okay, cheers.
That's him done. Okay. So, Grey Knight Heavy Gunner has moved from objective 5 and he has dashed into cover and changed. No, he hasn't.
Stayed on engaging, yeah.
Over to the Tau, and the Pathfinder on the right flank is just going to shoot the double falchion Grey Knight. Close enough that I negate his cover, and I'm looking for 4s. With my pulse carbine, 2 crits. Ideally I want him dead, so I'm going to actually take a dice away and...
there you go, that's 3. I've got 3 defence dice in the mix, looking for 3s. So I don't believe I gave him the psychic ability. That's not great. So 2 fails, 1 success. I could. I think it's rude not to. You'd think a dice tray would stop that. Okay.
Yeah, so you get rid of a crit.
1 crit, 1 standard.
So
it does a crit damage.
5.
Okay, so that was on the falchion. So he's now got 2 points remaining. He's also wounded.
Okay. And that'll be back to the Grey Knights for their last activation, being their commander. Okay, so the Grey Knight leader has just moved from cover and consecrated objective 5. And then over to the Tau, and the Pathfinder with the heavy weapon is just going to move in the short range to avoid the cover. And I'm going to open up on the Grey Knight with the falchions, looking for 4s. 2 successes. It's AP 1, and that's lethal, so that's just the 1 crit so far.
Right, so 2 dice coming out for me. Not ideal, and I have got 1 reroll left, I think. No, I used it, so that's that gone. So that cancels that. So you've done a crit's worth of damage, which will be enough to kill me.
6, yep.
Yeah, so that's my falchion guy dead.
Okay.
And initially you were concerned about the fact that the Grey Knights had so many APL. It's all coming up town now.
Yeah, still a way to go. Don't get points for killing you though.
No.
Okay, so back over to... Oh no,
that's me done, so I might have some potential Overwatch as you start activating other models.
Okay. Okay, so with the death of the Grey Knight Falchion, we now have the Overwatch opportunity for the Grey Knight with...
He's got a silencer, I believe.
Silencer.
So it's a heavy bolter equivalent with 6 dice. So I'm going to be firing at that fusion blast that melted my friend.
Cover.
Yes, you'll be able to retain a dice for cover.
Okay.
So I've got a hit on normally 3, so Overwatch will be 4s.
Okay.
And
wow.
2.
Okay.
2 standard hits, and you get to auto pass 1 of your dice, which cancels 1.
Yeah, I'll auto pass 1.
And then you'll roll 2 dice then for your other one.
And saved on 5.
Yep, so that cancels that one. So that wasn't so bad.
Okay. So that's him done there.
That's all my Overwatch done. The only other guy that could Overwatch is the commander,
who's
no line of sight. So you can.
Okay, so my Pathfinder has just left this position and moved round in order to try and get an angle on the wounded Grey Knight with the halberd, and we are hitting on 4s. Okay, so we've got 1 crit and 1 success.
Saving on 3s. So crit cancels that. That one cancels that. We're all good.
Yep. Okay, so the tower I've just consecrated objective 4 and 3, and then the last thing was the drone, which has moved up, and he's going to fire at the Grey Knight with the halberd, I think.
It's a very pointy, flat. Sorry, it's a flat halberd, isn't it?
Sorry, yeah, hammer. Ceaseless and fuselage.
Okay, ceaseless is. I think you might be able to re-roll 1 dice.
Yeah.
And fuselage allows you to split your fire if you've got targets close to each other.
Oh, okay. How close do they have to be together?
Closer than that. We're talking probably circle from memory.
Okay. Well, we're going to kill him because it will take the objective away from him.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so we're going to do that. Okay, so we are hitting on 4s. The burst cannon. We're on that one. Okay, so we've got 3 successes so far. And then ceaseless. So 4 successes. Okay, so we've got 4 successes.
And we're looking for 3 saves at 3 up. So we've got a crit, which cancels 2.
Yeah.
We have a standard that cancels a standard. Okay. That one's no good.
And you take 3 damage.
So he is still in the game with 2 points of health left. Yuck. Okay.
And that will end the turn.
Has everybody activated?
Everybody has activated, and that's 3 objectives to 2
so
for the
jump
town.
up by 3 points, taking you to 5, and I am on 4.
Okay, turn 3 coming up. Okay, so yet again the Grey Knights have won the initiative for this round, which is round 3. I've used my command point again to do a recon sweep, which has allowed my Pathfinder to dive into cover and into the opponent's kill zone or deployment zone. Sorry. Right. Okay. So
before we go further, this is where we start revealing some of our special objectives.
Yep.
because we've been tunnel visioned on the other bits and bobs prior to this.
No, it's just I've not been able to do mine.
Yeah, but to be honest, and I was too busy thinking about other things. I'm going to reveal this one and try for this, which is protect assets. At the end of the turning point, if 2 or more enemy objectives were incapacitated while within circle, so 2 inches of an objective marker during the turning point, I'll score a VP.
Okay.
So I'm going to try smash some face.
Okay. Fair.
Alrighty, so I've got first activation because I've got initiative, and it's going to be Mr. Hammer.
Yeah.
Is going to be charging
Okay.
that drone with his first action. So charge action is a move with an additional circle of movement.
Yep.
So easily done. So he's now in engagement range. First action. Second action will be to fight, and fighting's got a whole new set of mechanics to introduce to you, because we're both rolling in combat, and we have some horribleness to deal with. So you might want to grab some dice and have a look at your rule sheet.
Okie dokie. Okay, so combat. The Grey Knight goes first.
Oh.
3 crits.
Okay. 3 crits, okay. So how many dice do you roll in close combat?
3.
Okay, here they come.
It's alright, I only need 3 6s.
That's doable, I just managed it. There we go. Right, so you take the 1 out because that's not done anything, but your 5 and 6 have connected.
Yep.
So as the aggressor, I get to use my first dice.
Yep.
And I'm going to have to hit you, because if I don't, you can hit me and kill me immediately. So I use a crit and I do 6 points of damage.
Yep.
And that also has the stun rule.
Okay.
The stun rule in close combat does a thing. First time you strike with a critical hit, select one of your opponent's normal hits from that combat to be discarded.
Okay.
So I can take that out of the mix.
Yep.
And do 6 points of damage.
Okay.
And then it's you to choose what to do with your remaining dice. You could block one of mine, or sensible option, bearing in mind I've got 2 points of health left, is just hit me with it.
Yeah, but you can block it, can't you?
No, I can't. This is your dice.
So I'll hit you with it.
And that kills me.
Right, okay.
Combat, brutal.
Right, okay.
I wasn't hoping for you to roll criticals.
Okay, so the stealth suit has moved up to nullify cover and try and shoot the guy with the side cannon in the face with his fusion blaster, which is 4 dice. And it's AP 2. 2 successes.
So I get to roll 1 dice, hoping for a crit. That would not be a crit, so that is how many points of damage?
That is just the 4.
Just 4, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Seven left.
Over to you.
I'm going to have to return the favour, I think. We're still running.
Yeah.
Excellent,
Yeah,
because I don't need to think too hard here.
No.
He's going to unload in his face.
Okay. Nice. It's like a movie we once watched.
I was going to say, there's a sequel to that as well, probably.
Yeah.
Right. So I am hitting on 3s with 6 dice. That is the biggest collection of 1s and 2s I have ever seen.
Well done.
And yeah, I have a special ability, and I don't have any kind of re-rolls on that. I'm going to save me 1 command point for later, so you get to roll
3 dice.
3 dice.
And save.
Lovely.
Okay.
So that was first action.
Yep.
Second action could be to run away. So on that basis, 6 inches. 1, 3. He's going to run round to his friend over here.
Okay.
Takes his engage order with him. Final action, dash into the cover. Done.
Okay. Right. So I'm going to use this guy, and he's going to plant a signal. He's going to go into hide mode anyway, and he's going to plant his signal beacon.
Done.
Okay, and that's him done, so that's 2 AP to do that. Back over to you.
Okay, well I've got my leader hanging out, doing very little. Who's going to activate the consecration type thing.
Yep.
Give himself a +2 save just in case.
Yep.
And he's going to stay put because I'm scared of the tower guns.
Okay. Back over to the towel. Okay, so the Tau have effectively just tried to secure the battlefield. So this Pathfinder has secured, this one's secured, the stealth suit secured, the drone secured, the Tau with the Pathfinder with the round rifle has legged it and dashed across, and then the drone has moved in and is going to shoot at the Grey Knight Commander. And I'm going to reveal mark target, which fundamentally is marker light. So basically, if I don't actually need to do any damage, I just need to hit, and if I do, I gain 1 VP, and I gain another VP if I do it again in the next turn.
Ooh.
So that
6
is
dice, I believe.
Yeah, 6 dice with the burst cannon.
Ceaseless, you get 1 reroll.
Yeah, and I've lost a dice somewhere. There it is. Okay. Roll. Nope. So we've got 2 and 2.
Okay, that was shooting at my guy there. I gave him the 2 up, didn't I? Yep. So 3 dice, saving on 2s. So that cancels.
2.
I can take 2, or I can take a crit and 1.
Yep.
We'll do crit and 1.
Okay, so damage is 7 in total.
7 in total. That leaves him with 5 points of health remaining.
And that will mark him as wounded.
Well.
That will also gain me a VP.
Yeah, I'll put that on the scoreboard, and I've got an Overwatch action in return.
Oh no, you don't lose any. Yeah, no. So basically, you don't lose the wounds.
Oh.
But I gain a VP.
Nice. Okay.
So I've just marked it.
Yeah, gotcha. So lots of dice doing lots of marking.
Yep.
So I'm going to Overwatch in return.
Yep.
So I've got 4 dice hitting on 2s because that's my leader.
Yep.
Nice. That's 2 crits and 2 normals.
Don't really care, he's dead.
Not necessarily. Well, how many health has he got?
7. Yeah, it's 6.
Oh yeah, hit him with a hammer. Yeah.
So he's dead.
So I played whack-a-mole with him and won in the end.
But I got the VP, so.
Yep.
Sort of
Yeah, absolutely worth it.
Right. Okay. So that comes. So pop me up 1 for the.
Done that.
Okay. So then I've got 4 secured. You've got 1.
Okay. So the scores at the end of turn 3 are 10-5. Not as bad as you would have thought.
However, yeah, 10. Yeah. Okay. So last turn. Turn 4. Okay.
So we have to do some rolling for initiative, sort out stratagems.
Yep. So let's roll for initiative and see if I can actually win one. 4 for the Grey Knights.
There it is.
I did win 1. There we go.
There you go. You get to have the token.
Oh wow! Alright, so the Tower hunting the Grey Knights, and the stealth suit has moved forward and has got the shot on there, AP2. So that is going to be 4 dice.
Hitting on 4s.
Yep.
Here we go. Oh, I've got 2 CP available.
So I've got 2 successes so far.
Okay, I only get to roll 1 save because you're AP2.
1, because I'm fairly sure it's lethal.
Is
so
it lethal as well?
Yeah, it's a crit.
So it's done some mortal wounds automatically.
So I'll use that dice as well and reroll.
Yeah.
There you go. So 2 crits and a normal.
Okay, so I get to roll 1 save.
Yeah.
Which I pass.
Yep.
So I can take out that one.
So 2 crits.
2 crits. What's the critical damage?
That would be a total of 12.
And he got 7 left, so he's vaporised.
He's vaporised.
So yeah, fusion blasters are absolutely bent, just like they were in version 1.
Okay. Right.
And I'm really missing my mind bullets from version 1.
Yeah. So it's your go.
Yeah, I'm loaded with options at this point.
You could potentially move and try and kill your nemesis.
Oh yeah. I think.
There's no point sitting on the objective.
No, I'm not going on points. I think obviously because we were getting ahead of ourselves, we didn't do our stratagem reveals. On the basis that I'm losing the game, are you happy for me to activate my fight twice ability?
Yeah, go for it.
So that is shock assault for 1 CP. Yeah. Totally worth it. So my first action is going to be a charge.
Yeah.
Which is a standard move plus an extra circle. That's 8 circles. That's 4 circles. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, totally doable. So he charges in for his first action, and then his second and third actions will be to fight and hope that I survive.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so this guy has got a Nemesis warding stave that utilises 5 dice, hitting on 2s.
Okay.
And how many dice are you on?
3.
Okay.
Not bad though. 3
Not
credits.
bad. I'm liking that. So let's get that one out of your way.
1.
Oh, okay. So on the basis I've got the dice pool on my side this time, my first action will be to parry.
Yep.
Takes yours away.
Yep.
And then that utilises...
Okay, so that probably counts. He's only got 7 wins.
Oh yeah, well he does 5 on the crits, that's
no,
10.
No, where is he? Dude, still
I've
suiting
got
it.
14 in total.
Oh no, I should have had an extra dice, sorry. 4 dice.
Okay, here we go.
Not enough. No. So, makes no difference.
14 points. Fusion Blaster. Yeah, that's it. That's a moral victory now as far as I'm concerned. So what always happens when I play against you, if I think, well, if I can kill that one guy, I'll be happy and I can sleep tonight. I'll just turn the pillow over so it's dry.
Right, okay, so... so rest of the turn. Oh,
first action, second action, third action. I might dash back into cover.
Don't blame me.
I don't think I can actually because I charged.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, there we go. Last action, psychic, 2 up save just in case.
Okay.
There's me.
Okay, so there's an Overwatch.
Grey Knight, 4 dice, leader, so we'll be hitting on 2's base, which makes him 3s, which would have been the same in the last Overwatch he did, but I rolled 5s and 6s anyways. Failure. Relentless. More like it. There we go. So 4 successes at the moment. Over to you with your defence dice.
Saved.
Your armour save on the stealth drone, stealth is 3. Wow. So that cancels 2. That cancels the others. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, no damage. Okay, so that draws to a conclusion. The battle. So the Tau managed to score 4 objectives in that round. They also managed to do their retrieval, which gains me 2 extra VPs, and also I planted my flag, which gains me an extra 2 VPs.
So that has literally taken me nearly off the dial. You're up to 18 points.
Yeah.
But it's all right because when the Grey Knights go in, they have to mind wipe every afterwards or something, don't they? So fluff-wise, if you're interested.
But what was the score?
If you want to rub it in, it was 18-5.
How many?
18.
18-5.
5, yeah.
Okay. There we are.
I can live with that.
Okay. Right, so there we have it. Tau victory, and they win the Consecrate scenario for today. So I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll do the debrief.
Yes.
Right then, so yeah, looks like I'm still as good at Killteam as I thought I was in the previous edition.
Well, to be fair, when we were talking early doors saying, well, I'm the expert, I've played 3 games, no, sorry, 2 games, and I umpired a 3rd, so there will have been mistakes made.
Yeah.
I got very tunnel visioned and totally forgot about...
I'm still unbeaten
all those
in Killteam.
Still unbeaten?
Yeah.
Do you want to play version 1 next time? Because I reckon I can have you in it.
I'll probably still beat you.
Probably.
Which version 1 though?
Whichever one gives me the edge.
Are we talking the 1990 edition? Or those ones that they've ignored when they came out with and said this is version 2?
Yeah. Well,
anyway.
don't get me started on Pariah.
Right, okay. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously, if we did get anything wrong, please let us know.
I'm sure we did.
The score, just to recap, was 18-5 to the Tau, which I'm sure I didn't get anything wrong, because obviously 18-5 sounds fair.
Yeah, totally did you. It doesn't matter, it was a giggle.
Yeah, no, it was a giggle. Still a bit confused about the whole Overwatch thing.
Yeah, it does feel a bit weird that the Space Marines get to sit there and get an extra round of shooting potentially, but
yeah,
it felt like...
and 3 AP.
When you look at the deaths, I've got 4 dead bodies. I don't think it was a game breaker.
No.
Not when you've got fusion blasters melting people.
Yeah, but again, that's the same. You do it all the time. You ignore the fusion blasters. The first thing you should be doing is hunting the fusion blaster.
Well, to be honest, I forgot about him initially. Then he appeared, and I was like,
oh. around with objectives. I just went and killed you.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's actually the opposite of what you'd normally do. You normally go, oh, I played objective, I played objective. You go, no, I've got big guns this time.
Well, I knew there was 4 turns. I knew I had extra numbers. If I took you out...
Well, I told you got the body count to get the win.
And then I can control it. You only have 5 guys and 5 objectives.
It's all good.
Kill guys, you can't take the objectives. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that.
There you go, that will make him happy. There you go, 18-5.
Yeah, 18-5, did I say?
Yeah, something like that.
I'll put it on the screen as well.
Double digits, 1 digit, it's fine.
Yeah. So...
if we do the way around, it might be body masses.
Yeah, there is that as well. Right, okay. So, thanks, Adam, for obviously being the...
A good sport.
Good sport. Tutor, and Bumboy. So
That's
do
in the
like,
next video.
subscribe, and we'll hope to see you soon with some more Kill Team. Alright, see you soon.
See ya.